Testing one, two, three. As we get closer to 4 o'clock, I want to wish everyone a very happy day today. This is Philippe Simone for Greenfield Community Television. And today we have two games, two junior varsity games. Volleyball is the game. Turner's Falls is the team that Greenfield High School will play today. I want to thank our very special parent who has come to help man the cameras here at GCTV. We're at Nichols Auditorium in Greenfield High School, and we'll be coming to you in just the next few minutes with live stream volleyball from Greenfield High School. Okay, we're just about to get started here with today's game. Greenfield Green Wave junior varsity volleyball team is playing Turner's Falls, the Thunder. And for 2 games, this is the first of 2 games. And we are in the first set, just about to begin. Okay, here we go. Turner's returns. Greenfield, Turner's, Greenfield. Number 10 puts that right up and scores. Looks like Greenfield's off to a good start already. Last week we did not see this kind of play, and we're all very happy. Okay, Greenfield serves. On camera today is Faith, one of the parents of the volleyball team. And there's 2 points for the Thunder. Two to 1, now 3 to 1. Turner's Falls leads. And 4. This scoring is going to be very quick. And a bad serve, and that brings Greenfield up to 2. 2 to 4, Turner's Falls Thunder leading over the Green Wave in the first set. Nice serve by Turner's and out. Nice serve by Greenfield and then hit out by Turner's. 3 to 4, Greenfield catching up. Turner's gets the point, 5 to 3. New server on Turner's. Nice serve. Greenfield taking control over the net. Passing. Getting out of a tight situation. A good attempted save by Turner's, but I believe that's going to bring Green Wave back up to 4 points. 4 to 5. Thunder leading here at Nichols Gymnasium. Serve is number 47, Greenfield. And doesn't make it past the net. Good try. Keeping in mind, folks, that junior varsity is where you learn how to play the game. 6 to 4, Thunder. That's a pretty big serve. And I'm looking at the clock to see if that was in. No, it was not. It was too good a serve. And now Green Wave is 5 points, Thunder 6. 32, number 32 up for the serve. And over the net it goes. A lot of power, a lot of high balls here. Hard to keep that in control. Back and forth, and Greenfield lets it go out to tie the game, 6 to 6. And that serve was out. We're looking at 7 points apiece in a fast-scoring game here at Greenfield High School. They're definitely communicating. They're calling out the shots to each other. keeping it in the air, under control. That was a try, but it was a miss. And 8-7, the Thunder. Turner serves, and it was a miss by Greenfield, bringing Turner's Falls up to 9 points. And I'm not typing in the score quick enough because they are just scoring so quickly. This is the beginning of a Green Wave 9, Thunder 12 now, 12 points. And Turner takes the serve. Yep, just make sure you're panning. Is that? (16-11), 17-11, Turner's Falls is in the lead still. And Turner's has the serve. And serve is hit on the net, giving Greenfield 12 points. here at Nichols Auditorium Gymnasium. And there's a nice serve by Greenfield, and just really masterful actually, because if you can get it in a very deceptive turn down or incoming deception, it's hard to get. 7:47 back on the serve. And hits the net. And so that point will go to the Thunder. Still in the first set here, the first of 2 games at Nichols Gymnasium here at Greenfield High School. I'm Philippe Simone, your host, an amateur, very amateur announcer. $19 points for the Thunder. No. You do forget, though. Wish I had 2 parents here today, because if someone could $15-21, substitution going on right now, and this is the first set. And of course, the sets, you have to win the sets by getting 25 points. I believe it's 25 points, and it has to be like a 2 or 3 points lead. Turners has the ball. Greenfield, solid defense, going back over for a high fly. Blasted. That's going to be hard to keep in. Greenfield keeps it in. Turners returns the favor. It's going back and forth way too many times. And that point goes to 2 points going to Turners. 23-15. $23-16. Those 2-fisted power shots, amazing. Ooh, Turners is struggling to keep it in. They pop it over the wire and blocked. $24 points for Turners here in the final moments of the first set. And not so final. 17 for Greenfield. Serve. And score. They could not get there in time. 18 points for Greenfield. Green Wave 18, Thunder 24. Point away. And there it is. It's a bad serve, so that goes to the Thunder. And 25 points for the Thunder. The first set is done. And that is a win for Turners. We'll be right back after a few messages from our sponsors. Okay, and we're back at Nichols Gymnasium. Green Wave takes on Turners Falls Thunder Junior Varsity Girls Volleyball. First set has been finished with a victory for Turners. I'm Philippe Simone. I'm attempting to announce and host this game. Well, typing the score in and other wonderful things, training camera people. We'd love to get the parent volunteers who've come down to help us out. I want to thank Faith, who's one of the parents of one of the players here, for bringing herself to learn the camera so that we can get some good imagery for you so you can see the game. We really feel that you can't be here, and we want to make that up to you by showing you what we can on GCTV, Comcast 15, our wonderful YouTube page. And here they come. They're coming back on the field. Both teams for the second set. If you're a parent out there and you want to come and see your child play, or you want to volunteer, get in touch with the athletic department here at Greenfield High School. Not only do we need people running cameras, but we need people who can do the score updating and do some switching on the TriCaster. If you're an announcer and you are interested in sports announcing, this is a great way to get started. And we're just waiting for the whistle. Greenfield serving, starting off second set. Turner's got the point on that play. And they serve. Two points for Turners. And one for Greenfield by virtue of hitting the net. Once again, in junior varsity, there's usually 2 or 3 sets. I know that there's 2 sets, 2 out of 3. And then whoever wins takes that. If someone wins 2 games in a row, they will play a third shorter set, just for good old-fashioned health and fun. We'll see what happens today, seeing how they have 2 games against Turners. Must be some kind of a makeup. 2 points apiece. Actually, Greenfield is in the lead. Green Wave leading 3-2. We'll flash that on the screen because we're Greenfield Community Television. And that ball is out. Turners and Green Wave, 3 apiece. Green Wave 5, Turner's Falls Thunder 4 points. Greenfield in the lead and with the serve. We're in the second set and you're watching GCTV 15, Community Access Channel, and Greenfield YouTube. Serve, there's a serve and it is called out and did it go out? We're looking at the scoreboard now for confirmation of this. Yes, it was in, and it's another point for Greenfield. The Green Wave at 6 points to 4. Green Wave serve, number 45. Some kind of a call by the referee here. They're conferring with the officials right now. We don't know if they're going to reverse this call or not. It's not typical. Okay, he's moving them properly. There was some misunderstanding about who is supposed to be where. And there's the coach saying you got to stop and listen if an official is telling you something. They're the ones that blow the whistle to stop or start the game, so it doesn't do any good not to. Greenfield's magnificent serve, and they're playing around with that there. It gets it back over to Turner's, back to Greenfield, and nobody called the shot, so there it was, hitting the floor. Greenfield is still ahead, 6-5. And we're in the second set, number 12 from Turner's takes the serve. And it is a mishit. This is where you perfect those skills. Junior varsity is the best place to make a mistake. 7-5, Green Wave. And that was a nice serve, but it didn't quite make it over the net. 7-6, Greenfield still in the lead. Now, I've been reading up a little bit on volleyball, trying to understand the game and all the rules. And you can see how they backed away from that because that was headed out, and they could see that. It's a tough judgment. You have to make those judgments. And as students, what a great exercise for the future of their life, making judgment calls. Greenfield 8-6. And the whistle is blown. And that's not a good serve. The Thunder comes up 1 point to 7, 8-7. And now it's the Thunder's serve. Turner's serve here at Nichols Gymnasium. And a good serve. A good return, and Turner's could not get there in time. The lead is now still maintaining 2 points. Green Wave 9, Turner's 7. And so far, that's the set situation. 9-8. To 9. Okay, Turner's has brought the tie back. Greenfield's got to be on their guard if they want to get back in the lead. And that is not going to help. Turner's is now 10-9. I'm not exactly sure what I saw there, so I'm going to wait for the scoreboard to light up, and yes, that is Turner's point. And you can hear the shouts of out as other teammates try to help each other. Okay, Greenfield's got the point, 10-12 in the second set. Greenfield has that serve. Greenfield forced that ball out and gained another point, 12-11. 1 point behind. Turners gets the point, 11-13. And yeah, good call, 12-13. Greenfield 1 point behind. And Greenfield serve, number 40. And that was called out, and it went out, giving Thunder not only the 1 point for 14, but the serve. Nice serve it is. I could not see from here, but it looks like Greenfield made the point. 13-14, 1 behind. Oh, what a powerful serve, but too powerful. Giving the serve and the point to Turners. Turners falls Thunder 15, Green Wave 13. Everybody playing excellently. And there's not a serve that reached the net. So Greenfield comes back up to 14 points and a serve. And there's another point for Greenfield. It's tied. The game is tied right now, 15 apiece here at Nichols Gymnasium. And such a short-lived tie. Turners fall 16, Greenfield 15. Hit an empty pocket, bringing them up to 17. A little bit of insurance on that lead. Second set, junior varsity volleyball here. Okay, let me see what the score is. I've got 16-18, 16-19, Turners Falls Thunder. A very gallant attempt by Greenfield to hold the lead. And who knows, they can still come back. And that gives Greenfield 17 points. Not so far behind. And the Thunder will have to mind their P's and Q's. No easy cakewalk today. As you can see, Green Wave 18. 1 point behind in the second set. I'm your host, Philippe Simone from Greenfield Community Television. And there's another point. They're taking the tying again. Tying my tongue too. Greenfield has a serve. That is one momentous serve. And just slipped right in the pocket. And Greenfield has the lead. This could be 1-1, one set apiece, if this keeps up. Another mighty serve. Turner's trying to get it over, but they couldn't. Something's going on with Green Wave right now. The force is with the Green Wave. And of course, nobody's perfect. Thunder gets a point, but Greenfield's still in the lead, 20-21, 21-20. And 22 for Greenfield. This is quite a turnaround, quite a turnaround. They got it rebounded off the net. That was quite something. Quite something. Now, let's see. That's 21 points for the Thunder. Greenfield still ahead by 1. That was served, I believe, in. Tie again, 22 apiece. This is the part of the game where it gets really intense. That's it, help each other out, get that over the net, and they will bring that back into the lead. Greenfield 23-22. It's getting really close here. They may have to extend the set. I'm not sure how those rules apply to COVID or JV. A lot of very intense action here today. And Greenfield gets a point for 24. And they are 1 point away from winning the set. Can we get a Green Wave? Nice try at the serve, but you have to get it over the net. Turner serves. And a nice serve, too. And there it is. They saw it happening. 25 points for Greenfield as Greenfield takes the second set. And now they are tied 1 apiece. As you can see, Greenfield High School 1 set, Turners Falls High School 1 set. We'll be right back after these important Okay, we're back here at Nichols Auditorium with the Green Wave and the Turners Falls Thunder. Girls Junior Varsity Volleyball, 1 set apiece. They're in their 3rd set. It's going to be really interesting to see who wins this. If you're interested in running a camera or running a switching board, doing titling and graphics, or announcing, and you want to see your favorite high school player or your child or your son or daughter play on one of these teams, you can volunteer to run a camera, to do announcing, or to do switching. I usually get about one volunteer and then the rest is up to me. So if you get 2 people, I can promise you I'd be doing a much better job with announcing. 0-0 in the 3rd set. And now they're getting ready to see who's going to start off. A dead silence falls across Nichols Gymnasium in anticipation of what's going to happen next. And Greenfield gets the start off. Greenfield serves. Into the empty spot, Turner's Falls takes that point, that very first point in the 3rd set. 1-0. And the serve goes to Turner's. Calling that shot out. They take, yes, very good teamwork as they put it over the net, setting each other up for good shots and giving Turner's not much to play with. As you can see, it went right into the net. And we're tied again. Greenfield 1 and Turner's 1. Second part of this day has been incredibly improved for Green Wave. Three to one, Turner's has the serve. And that becomes 4-1. Greenfield gets that point, and we've got 2-5. Thunder leading. Nice serve by Greenfield. Greenfield 2, Thunder 6. Two to 7, now 3-7. Thunder. You're watching Greenfield Community Television live streaming. Serve is short, and Thunder gets another point. 3-8, Thunder. Green Wave pulling out a few tricks of their own. Score is now 8-4. served by number 12, Turner's not over the net. That's probably what she's going to be working on a lot, is her serve. She's got other things going on in the play. 5-9. Greenfield 5. Turner's falls 9 points. 10 points for Turner's. As our equipment was almost knocked into the ball. But we expect that. Five to 11 Turners. Sometimes a ball knocked right into a camera is one of the best shots you can get. Turner serves, and it's short, I believe. Giving Greenfield 6 points to Turner's 11. That's a pop fly, and a very effective one, bringing Greenfield up to 7 points. 7-11, thank heaven. A nice spike, but not to the right place. Turner's 12, Greenfield 7. Turner's has the serve. Wow. It was almost a lateral serve. Turner's 13 and Greenfield 7. That's number 7 from Turner. She knows how to put that serve right in the right place. That's not getting it over the neck, but having that accuracy to put it where those holes are, where people may not be able to decide who's going to get it. Another serve, 7-14 Turner. As you can see, you saw where that ball went. It went into a very difficult place to get. 15 points to Turner's and 7 for Greenfield. Is there a timeout happening here or a substitution? I'm not sure. Oh, it's the third set, and then that set was won. Still learning the game. So the third set is usually a shorter game for junior varsity, and that was 7-15. The Thunder won that, so I'm going to say that the Thunder won today. That's the final score, and Greenfield High School 1 set, Turner's Falls High School 2 sets for the first of 2 games in this series. We're going to take a pause and come right back. I believe the second game will be starting shortly. So stay tuned.